This is a year where we've learnt a new level of appreciation for the wonders of the National Health Service. We've been outside to applaud doctors, nurses and healthcare workers for their amazing work in the fight against COVID-19. I'm here at the home of Dave Emmett, our Pastoral Ministry Coordinator, to find out about a very different picture of healthcare provision, as we find out more about the healthcare services available in the Democratic Republic of Congo. When were you and Philippa in the Congo then?
So I was in the Congo 81 to 91 and Philippa 82 to 91. She worked in a different part of the Congo. She worked with the Baptist Missionary Society at first, but we met up and worked together in a little village called Kipushya, right in the middle of Congo for many years. So Kipushya, if you were to take the horizontal line and the vertical line of Africa and where they intersect, you'd probably come to Kipushya. It's right bang in the very, very middle of Africa. It's in the Midlands of the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's a smallish village. It's grown and grown. You'd call it probably a very small town now.
And the work that we're trying to sponsor through our Harvest Appeal is based around a medical centre, and you've got a particular link with Dr. Beston, who's the doctor there.
Yeah, Beston went to the school that I was head teacher of for several years, and Philippa also taught maths in that school. And I've kept in touch with many of my former students, and Beston he went on to train to be a doctor in Kisangani, a big city further out in Congo.
And just describe the hospital to us as it currently exists.
So it's got several buildings. There's an operating theatre, an operating ward. They do carry out operations already. They would love to upgrade it, and it's very run down. It's had a lack of investment over many years.
Now you've told me a story about a young lad whose life was transformed by the medical services in Kipushya. Can you just tell us that story?
Well, when I first arrived in Congo, as a 23-year-old, I went walking around the edge of the village once and came across this young lad with a cleft tooth, and he had his parents had called him Bulembi, which in the local language means poison, and he was very withdrawn, isolated, and for me, I just felt something could be done for him. And I was able to take him to a hospital that was an hour and a half flying time away, where a plastic surgeon was visiting from America, just doing 3 months, and was doing different operations. I will never forget the day Bulembi came back and knocked on the front door, and I didn't recognise him at first because they'd made such a fantastic job on him. His life was completely changed. From being the boy who was people threw stones at, called him names, he became far more integrated into society, into the population.
As we've heard from Dave and the story of Bulembi, the medical intervention in this hospital in Kipushya makes a huge difference in people's lives. It literally transforms their lives. As part of our Harvester Appeal, we're hoping to raise £10,000 to support the rebuilding of the hospital in Kipushya. We're hoping to provide extra resources for Dr. Beston and for his 3 colleagues. Your contributions will make a huge difference to the lives of people in one of the poorest parts of our world.
Sinon tu seras dépassé.